but you long gone, it don't matter. Ride or die, that's been the deal. The light of your back, I disappear.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Hollywood Tayy and I'm back here with another video. So today we're gonna be talking about advice for high school freshmen. So with that being said, first things first, studying, because you need to study. When regions come in, it's clear. If you haven't studied, if you ain't put in the work, you feel me? It's not gonna help you at all if you don't study. Make sure you stay content and frequent with your studying. I know it could be a drag. I know it could be annoying, but without studying, you ain't getting nowhere in life. Second thing I want to say is supplies. Make sure you do not get a whole bunch of supplies like how you used to do back in the day with middle school and elementary school. Because I tell you, it's not the same for high school. You just need one binder, at least 3 packs of college rule loose leaf paper, 3 to 4 composition notebooks, probably like 5 or 6 folders, and a bunch of pencils and pens and highlighters. That's really all you really need when you do high school work, because they don't really have you doing much when it comes to papers, because majority of your work is either handouts or computer stuff. Next thing I want to cover is when you're first going into high school, please, I'm letting you know right now, high school is a fashion show. They critique you from top to bottom, baby. So make sure your fashion sense is not, bruh, it needs to be, you feel me? Do not come on the first day of school looking like a ragamuffin. You feel me? Like, baby girl. I know you don't know. He needs some milk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the people who be having their hair looking crazy, like they just woke out of bed or they had a fight or something. You be like, what happened to you? You're not coming in looking like that. Do your hair, baby. Do your hair. You had a whole summer break before you got to this grade, honey. So, ain't no excuses. Do your hair. Make sure you wear nice clothing that is up to date with, you know, your era. Because honestly and truly, if you're high school, don't wear uniform, you need to make sure you have the nicest outfits as possible. Make sure they are content. Because you're going to be the one to be talked about all school year round if you don't keep it up, honey. But if you don't care about that, you want to look like you just got out of bed, looking like you just give up on life, go ahead. I ain't trying to stop you, but but anyways, so the next thing I want to get on, which is the third one, when you're joining up with clubs, you're picking out your schedule, whatever the case may be, just because some of your friends that you made so far in the school year changing their schedule and picking out the clubs that they want to go to, don't mean you have to follow with them. If you need to find people that have common interests with you and them. So if they don't have the same interests as you and you are aiming, let's say, to be a writer, you're going to join the journal or writing club, whatever it's called. Join that club. Do not join the anime club because your friends is joining the anime club. Like, no. That has nothing to do with whatever you trying to pursue once you leave out of high school and you're going into college. College is looking at everything you do from freshman year to your senior year. Every year in high school count. There is no more trial and errors like how it was in middle school and elementary school. They check every little detail. So do not be up in there having fights. Don't be up in there doing things you ain't supposed to be doing, skipping classes just to be with the homie. No. Do what you gotta do, honey. Go to class. Come back. You feel me? The next thing, which is number 4, I'm going to get into is make sure your hygiene, honey. Bruh. Hygiene is key in high school. Because there's these boys and girls that be smelling like all types of no-no. Let me put you on, honey. Let me put you on. Wash behind them ears, baby. Wash behind them ears. Hit them underarms. Hit the down in them areas that we don't need to say in this video. So when you go to school in the morning, you smelling fresh to death. It ain't nobody can say nothing. But if you smelling like a bunch of no-nos, I'm letting you know now you're going to be picked on for your rest of your life. Even if it was just one day that you did not decide to shower in the morning before you went to school, that one day is going to be talked about to the day you graduate. I'm not even exaggerating. That's how petty and crazy things get when you don't take care of yourself. That's just the honest truth. That's anywhere you go in life, not just school. The next one, I think is like number 5 now, that we need to get on is make sure that when you are choosing your schedule, make sure you put in some college credit courses within your high school career. This is just in general. This is not just for freshmen. This is also just in general throughout your high school career. Because if you do not have college credits within high school, you have to take a lot of extra classes in college to get on a college level before you can start your regular courses in college. So why do all of that when you could just do that right in high school? So when you go to college, it's smooth sailing, baby. It's smooth sailing. You feel me? Then, based on my experience, do not believe everything that you hear about your high school. And here's why. Because the first thing that they tell you is, oh, the school got fighters, the school got bullies, school got this, school got that. Listen, honey, I heard the same thing. Ain't nothing happened. Boo-boo, they be lying. They lie. They always say high school is like a jail that you can't get out, honey. It only feels like that if you don't study. It only feels like that when you don't have the right supplies. It only feels like that because you want to be skipping with Jimmy, Tom, and Joey. Like, you want to hang out with Suzanne and Millie when you should be in class learning about the Constitution. You feel me? Like, come on now. You can't be with Joey, Millie, and Susan over here playing, talking it up. Y'all can talk after class. Y'all can talk at lunch. Y'all can talk whenever y'all have club together. Whatever the case may be, honey. You can talk to them later. We have phones. This is the 21st century. Call me up later, honey. Text me on Facebook or Snapchat. Whatever you use, honey. Instagram, DM me. Like, and don't do it in class, because y'all love to be on your phones in class. Like, I only be on my phone in class when we are allowed to be on our phones in class. Like, if we're doing, how you say, electronic work, when they tell you pull out your phone, copy the link, whatever, that's what you need to do. But if you want your phone for personal reasons, for talking to your boyfriend, girlfriend, friends, cut it out. Because those same friends you texted in the mix of your classwork is going to be the same friends who's graduating while you left behind, honey. They the one that got their work done. That's probably why they texting you. While you still in the mix of your work, not even knowing what the heck is going on, but you want to be texting. Please do not be afraid to raise your hand in class. Please raise your hand and tell your teacher if you have something going on. If you don't understand a question, do not be afraid to raise your hand to answer any questions. I know it to other people it might be annoying that one person who always talking, who always got a question. But let me tell you something. If you don't get your questions in, you ain't never going to learn. You ain't never going to succeed in life. While those people is over here being stuck up, ain't answering, no asking no questions, guess what? They left back. They got to do summer school in order to not get left back. You feel me? While you answer the questions and you ask the questions and look at you graduating on time, boo-boo. And on time, boo-boo. So don't be worried about what people think about you. Do what you gotta do. Overachiever, you feel me? But with that being said, it's the end of this video. If y'all want to see more of these type of videos of advice for any grade, because I could do any time, honey, anytime. Let me know in the comment sections below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. You feel me? And stay tuned for the next one, because you know my videos is popping. My videos is too popping, baby. Bangers every week. Every week.